4 of Inside Training Camp Live, presented by Mitsubishi Motors. We are in Costa Mesa, California, the home of the Los Angeles Chargers, with Daniel Jeremiah, Steve Mariucci. I'm Colleen Wolfe, and it's been a very sunny, warm day. I'm sunburned.
This has been a 3-cookie day for me, though.
Yeah, you are.
Oh my gosh, I am really
Coach.
red. Whoa.
That's good. Coach, I've had 3 cookies. I've had 3 cookies today. I'm not proud of that.
3 cookies? Where'd you get those from?
Right over there. I found them over there too. Yeah, and there's chips.
Okay, I'm going to need sunblock, chips, cookies, the whole thing. But, Mooch, you had a chance to talk to a couple of the guys on the team already. Antonio Gates, you talked to head coach Anthony Lynn, the quarterback Phillip Rivers, and we also got to see the guys at practice first day in pads. Let's take a look now. We're having today in Costa Mesa, California. Am I right? I'm burnt. I just keep edging like closer to Mooch to get out of the sun.
It's a beautiful day out here. Beautiful. Costa Mesa, nice spot. Got a nice mall here, Mooch.
Orange County, California. This is a great spot.
There's a fair going on around the corner.
Yeah.
It's great. There's a lot. So, speaking of the Ravens and Steve Smith going back to camp there, Coach Billick had a chance to talk with John Harbaugh, Ravens head coach. Take a listen. Well, John Harbaugh's job, I feel like, keeps getting more and more difficult with all of the injuries and the retirements that are going on with this team. But Joe Flacco is also coming off the worst season of his career, and now his back is hurt, and they have a myriad of guys coming in. They signed David Olson, then they let him go. They signed some other camp arms. Ryan Mallett's melting down. I'm feeling a little panicked, and maybe I'm just talking myself into it.
To me, though, Coach, I feel like this theme we've had all day long, talking about the teams that had kind of a down year last year and looking to bounce back this year, they got to run the football better. Yeah. And I thought Coach Billick bringing that up to Coach Harbaugh, and that's something that you feel like they realize that they have to find a way to take some of that pressure off Joe Flacco.
2 things come to my mind when I watch this. First of all, that Under Armour Performance Center is as good as it gets in the league, and that coach named John Harbaugh is as good as it gets in this league too. They went 8-8 last year.
Yeah.
Colleen, with all those injuries,
I know
most guys would have had a 4-12 season. They went 8-8, and they were right there.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's the guy to handle all this adversity, because he's got more adversity all of a sudden right now too. They got to get Joe Flacco back, but if anybody can handle this, John Harbaugh can.
Well, it all starts with Flacco, the quarterback. It all starts with the quarterback on every team, and same goes for the Chargers and Phillip Rivers, who you caught up with earlier this morning. We're halfway through Inside Training Camp Live coverage. A lot has happened so far. So what's been your biggest takeaway?
Well, to me, it's what you learned in training camp, and today learning that Dan Hellie surfs, which is just comical.
Yeah,
we don't believe it.
I don't buy that either.
Yeah, I really love when Beast Mode came up to Mike Robb and he said that, "Who's your partner?" He was looking at you.
Has he done it to you yet?
No, he just
maybe he'll do it to you.
He wanted to know who you were.
Maybe if
someday
you go to Oakland,
you'll be a household
that'll
name.
happen.
Colleen.
Someday. Thank you. I'll look forward to that day. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. All of our crew and producers here back in Culver City and here. Total Access is next.
Let's take you out live now to Costa Mesa, where we have our very own Colleen Wolfe hosting the guys, Daniel Jeremiah and Steve Mariucci. Hey, gang.
Thanks, Scott. Yeah, first day in pads for the Los Angeles Chargers out here. I learned that Joey Bosa is certainly a fan favorite. This is his first training camp, and the fans here went crazy for him signing autographs. But what stood out to you, Mooch?
Well, you know, I had a chance to interview Anthony Lynn, and Anthony is ready for this job. Yeah, he's a rookie head coach in the National Football League. It's his first time doing this, but he played in the league. He coached in the league as a running back coach, a coordinator, an interim. He's ready to do this. And man, did he hire a nice staff. You're talking about Gus Bradley, oftentimes a new head coach. Hey, who can I get? I haven't, a college coach. Hey, well, Gus Bradley's been a head coach. Yep. Now the defensive coordinator. He's terrific, fired up guy. Ken Wisenhunt's a guy that's been here, and Phillip Rivers and Ken Wisenhunt are on the same page. George Stewart is a special teams coach. Richard Smith, who's been a coordinator in this league.
Really a lot of close games, a lot of close losses last season, Scott.
Colleen, guys, thank you very much. Come back to you in Los Angeles Chargers training camp when conditions warrant. Thanks.
Mooch, you don't like music at practices? What's up with that, man?
I like music like the next guy, but I want to coach. Turn the music down a little.